Hi, Tom here. Welcome to today's video. Scorpio. This week doesn't feel light, but it does feel very, very real. Like something that's been sitting under the surface starts to come back up. And you don't have to go looking for it. It just shows itself. Maybe through a situation that reveals more than you expected. Maybe through a conversation that goes deeper than usual. Or just a moment where you realize something you can't ignore anymore. And that's the opening. Because for you, truth is the door. Not comfort. Not surface level answers. You want to know what's actually there. Even if it's uncomfortable. And this week feels like something is giving you that. Not in a chaotic way, just in a way where things aren't hidden the same way anymore. You see it more clearly. And once you see it, you can't go back to not knowing. What to look out for this week. Pay attention to what gets revealed. Not just what people say, but what you feel underneath it. You're going to pick up on things very quickly this week. A shift in someone's tone, detail that doesn't match what you were being told before. A realization about a situation you've been trying to understand. Don't brush that off. Also, notice what feels intense. Not overwhelming. Just charged. That's where something important is happening. And that's where the door is. What to stay away from this week. Don't ignore what you already know. If something becomes clear to you, don't push it down just because it's inconvenient. That's not going to hold. Also, stay away from trying to control the outcome too tightly. You might feel the urge to manage everything once you see what's really going on. But this isn't about controlling it. It's about understanding it first. And one more thing. Don't go back into denial just to keep things more comfortable. You're past that point. Once something is revealed, it's revealed. What may be opening for you? This feels like truth. Clarity that cuts through confusion. For some of you, this is a situation revealing itself. You understand what's really happening. And that changes your next move completely. And for others, this is internal. You realize something about yourself. A pattern, a feeling. Something you've been holding on to that's ready to shift. And that opens the door. Because once Scorpio sees clearly, you don't stay in the same place. You transform. You move. You change direction if you needed to. There's also something here about power. Not external power. Internal. You trusting what you feel without needing outside confirmation. You knowing something and standing on it. That's where your strength is this week. This isn't an easy opening, but it's a very real one. A door opens, and it shows you something that was hidden before. And what you do with that changes everything. Before you go, there's something important you should know. These horoscopes are based on Vedic astrology, also known as sidereal astrology. That means we're using the actual positions of the stars in the sky, not the tropical system used in most Western astrology. Because of that, your sun signs here may be different than what you're used to. And that's okay. In Vedic astrology, we don't start with the sun sign. We start with the moon sign, because the moon represents your mind, emotions, and how life is experienced day to day. First, always watch this for your Vedic moon sign. That's where this horoscope will feel the most accurate and personal. Next, I recommend watching for your rising sign, also called your ascendant or lagna. Your rising sign shows how these energies show up in your physical life, your body, your environment, and the situations unfolding around you. Then, you can also watch for your sun sign, which adds insight into your identity, confidence, and sense of purpose during this time. And if love, relationships, creativity, or money are major themes for you right now, I also recommend checking your Venus sign, called Shukra in Vedic astrology, for an extra layer of clarity. For weeks where things feel intense, faded, or life-shifting, it can also be helpful to look at your lunar nodes, Rahu and Ketu. These show where growth is pulling you forward, and where old patterns are asking to be released. To find your correct placements, make sure you're using a Vedic or sidereal natal chart, not a tropical one. Once you know your moon, rising, sun, and Venus signs, and optionally Rahu and Ketu, you'll get a much deeper and more complete understanding of what's unfolding. If this message resonated with you, please like the video. It truly helps support this channel and allows these messages to reach the people who actually need them. And if you're enjoying these weekly Vedic horoscopes, consider subscribing so you don't miss future messages for your signs. You are not one sign. You are a system of energies, learning how to work together. Take care and be calm.